Here's the swimming song. This summer I went swimming. This summer I might have drowned. Held my breath and kicked my feet and moved my arms around. Yeah, I moved my arms around. This summer I swam in the ocean. I swam in a swimming pool. Salt my wounds, chlorine my eyes. I'm a self-destructive fool. A self-destructive fool. Hey! This summer I did the backstroke, and you know that that's not all. I did the breaststroke and the butterfly and the old Australian crawl. Old Australian crawl. This summer I swam in a public place in the reservoir to boot. At the latter I was informal, at the former I wore my suit. Yeah, I wore my swimming suit. Clap your hands. Come on. I want to hear it. You people at home, clap your hands. That's good. This summer I did swan dives, jackknives for you all. Once when you were looking, I did a cannonball. Huh? Yeah, I did a cannonball. Here we go. And this summer I went swimming. This summer I might have drowned. And I held my breath, I kicked my feet, and I moved my arms around. Whoa, clap your hands, come on. Hey. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey. Oh. Hey. Mother liked her white wine when she was alive. She was desperate to live, but her limit was 5. Carefully I'd kiss her, send her off to bed. We always stuck to white wine, we stayed away from red. Always stick to white wine, stay away from mother liked her white wine. She'd have a glass or two almost every single night after her day was through. Sancerre, Chardonnay, Chablis, Pinot Grigio. Just to take the edge off, just to get the glow. You got to take the edge off if you wanna get the Mother liked her white wine, she'd have a glass of 3. We'd sit out on the screen porch, white winos, mom and me. We'd talk about her childhood and recap my career. When we got to my father, that's when I switched to beer. We got to the old man, I'd always switch. Mother liked her white wine, she'd have a glass or 4, each empty bottle a dead soldier. The marriage was the war, when we blurred the edges, when we drank a lot. Listen, I got nervous when the glow got hot. I always get nervous when the glow gets I still like my white wine, and I'll have a glass or 2. When I'm down, I'll drink some whiskey, something I shouldn't do. Every now and then I'll take a drop of red when I'm with a woman that I wanna take to bed. When I'm with a woman that I wanna take, mother liked wine when she was alive. And she was desperate to live, but her limit was 5. Carefully I'd kiss her, send her off to bed. Thank God we stuck to white wine and we stayed away from mother like white wine. Thank you. Living on the side of Primrose Hill, drinking cans of Tennent's, I just can't seem to get my fill. I got a beat up guitar and a dirty old sleeping bag, and this mangy dog whose tail won't wag, and the sun keeps shining down on my hillside bed. That's not the only reason my face is so red. This nasty cut on my nose, it's not from no fight. I just fell down yesterday, or maybe it was last night, and I used to sing and play down in the underground. But a few years back they started cracking down. I'm living on the side of Primrose Hill. I'm no tourist attraction, yeah, but I give them a thrill. Yeah, I see you riding by on your bicycle. They can do you for that on Primrose Hill. A pretty young mother goes by, she's pushing her pram. Her little baby leans out just to see what I am. From the top of the hill, there's a hell of a view. Houses of Parliament and London Zoo. Those politicians all chatter, they trumpet and roar. That must be what those hyenas all are laughing for. When you come up to London, sure is something to see. It's somewhere to go, but it's no place to be. And there's 2 things keeping me from going round the bend. I got my music and this dog for a friend. 'Cause life gets slippery when you're living on the side. I know I should quit drinking, haven't even tried. My mud's licking my fingers, I'm wetting my lips. I got a can of extra strong and a bag of chicken and chips. If I had a little money, I'd get a few things, like a bottle of vodka and a pack of new guitar strings. I guess I could die here on the side of this hill. I'm no tourist attraction, yeah, but I'd give them a chill. I'm living on the side, Primrose Hill. I'm drinking cans of Tennent's, I just can't seem to get my fill. I got a beat up guitar and a dirty old sleeping bag, and this mangy dog whose tail won't wag. Thank you very much. From the Bible to the popular song, there's one theme that we find all along. Of all ideals we hail as good, the most sublime is motherhood. There was a man, though, who it seems once carried this ideal to extremes. He loved his mother and she loved him, and yet his story is rather grim. There once was a man named Oedipus Rex. You may have heard about his odd complex. His name appears in Freud's index, 'cause he loved his mother. His rivals used to say quite a bit, as a monarch he was most unfit. Still in all they had to admit that he loved his mother. He loved his mother like no other. His daughter was his sister, his son was his brother. One thing on which you can depend is he sure knew who a boy's best friend is. And when he found out what he had done, he tore his eyes out one by one. A tragic end to a loyal son who loved his mother. Daughter was his sister, his son was his brother. One thing on which you can depend is he sure knew who boy's best friend is. When he found out what he had done, he tore his eyes out one by one. A tragic end to a loyal son who loved his mother. So be sweet and kind to mother now and then, have a chat. Buy her flowers or some candy or a brand new hat. Maybe you had better let it go at that. Or you might find yourself with an odd complex. You may end up like Oedipus. I'd rather marry a duck-billed platypus than end up like old Oedipus Rex. Hey! With my hand on my heart and my heart in my mouth, with arms that could reach o'er the sea. My feet might be big, but the insects are safe. They'll never get stood on by me. Hermless, harmless, never no bother from me. I'll go to the library, take out a book, then I come home for my tea. I save all the coupons that come with the soup, and when I have saved 53, I send away 50, put 3 in the drawer. Something gets posted to me. No bother from me. Then I come home from my tea. There's 1 or 2 lads that I could call my chums. They're canny and meek as can be. There's Will with his pigeons, Tom with his mice, and Robert McLennan and me. Here we go, everybody. Harmless, harmless, never no bother from me. I go to the library, take out a book, then I'll come home for my tea. One more time, everybody. Never no bother from me. Nobody noticed I wasn't there if I didn't come home for my tea.